Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Planescape Torment. So, we're in the Great Foundry. And let's see, I think last time we went up to the Godsman Hall, so this time we're gonna go check out the Armory. Just gonna explore this place a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna be opening the portal to Ravel. I know, there's still some quests that I could be doing in Sigil, but I'm not too concerned about doing all of the side quests, especially since this has gone on a long time, this Let's Play has, and I want to start some other projects. I'm going to run out of time to finish everything. There's not a lot of time in my life, so. Anyway, looks like I'm going to have to talk to this guy to get in here. I might not be able to get in here unless I actually join the Foundry. Who are you? What I am is too busy to stand around gabbling with folks. You got a purpose here? Yeah. Yeah, what? Hurry it up. What do you do around here? Oh, I sit around with my feet up all day. Look, I don't mean to be rude, but it's fairly obvious what I'm doing here. I'm forging steelwork, and if I don't get back to it soon, I'll have to start over. Okay. Not sure.
It shall be done.
Maybe we don't get in there unless we... I've got authorization to get through the door. How do I get through these doors? You could speak to a high-up, or you can try to get through us. I wouldn't recommend the last option. Oh. I did not mean to do that. Okay. I'm gonna reload. That was, I clicked the wrong thing. I did not mean to just piss off all of the guards in here.
Done.
A good idea. Okay, so...
I'm gone. All right.
So basically... Well, I said we could talk to a higher-up, so... I guess that means we have to,
All right.
somebody in here.
Done.
Okay, I'm not sure I have any interest in actually joining them. So if it turns out that we won't be able to get any armory services without joining, and I think that might be the case, I may just elect not to get armory services.
I'm gone.
Is it him who was... Tell me about your faction. What do I get for being in the faction? Access to the Foundry. Special items and spells. Well, it might be worth it. Except we would have to leave the Society of Sensation. But we may have gotten about as much out of them as we can. They had training in fighting, magery, and thieves, which we have already trained in fighting. About as much as he knew. So, I think maybe I might just join them. How do we join? Well, first you'll have to renounce your Sensate membership. So, okay, we'll renounce them. If you wish to join the Believers of the Source, you must complete 3 quests. Oh. The first quest is this. You must go to the forge and create an item. Oh, okay. This will show that you are capable of seeing the possibilities inherent in even a base lump of iron. That you are capable of bringing forth something that will stand the test of time. It measures your vision and your ability to make the potential actual. Talk to Alyssa, the Foundry supervisor, in the main Foundry to see how it all works.
Updated my journal.
So we have to go forge an item.
All right.
Seems a little bit odd. I haven't encountered any sort of quest like that in this game, having to make something. So, going to the Armory now?
All right.
No. It wouldn't be the Armory.
All right. All right. Done.
Is that her? Yeah, okay. You see a short woman with slight horns on her forehead and ears that curve sharply back on her skull. She smiles faintly with sulfur, even over the reek of the foundry's fires. Greetings, what can I do for you? And it's obvious that I really want to get inside that armory, because I keep thinking, now can I get in there? Now can I get in there? Haven't even done their first quest yet. Looking for... none of these seem like the right... Is this the lady I'm supposed to talk to? Who are you, maybe? I am Alyssa Thiel, the supervisor for this area being the main foundry area of the Great Foundry, where much of our current public work takes place. The foundry is larger than this, of course, but we have a large contract we're working on, and we've been sworn to secrecy. So most of the work area is off limits. Off limits? Huh. I thought... I didn't say that. Quest. I don't actually have a quest for, I am to find a smith in the Great Foundry. Oh. I thought you told me to talk to her. Well, I guess I'll talk to a foundry worker, I guess. What do you want from me? Is your boss? Why, you work for him? Are you kidding? One of the most rotten bastards I've ever been It's ever been my misfortune to run across. And I grew up in the hive amidst some real winners. I hope he gets killed soon, painfully and horribly. So, I don't really know God's name. You want to work the forge, okay. First you'll need protective apron, then you'll need to find some tongs, a hammer, and a fleet anvil. Then you get a lump of iron, place it on the fire until it gets hot enough to shape, and then pound the devil out of it on the anvil. When you've achieved the shape you need, dunk it in the water bucket nearby. That's the crash course, mind you. You need some skill to handle it. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I need all this stuff.
I'm gone.
I think I have a hammer. I definitely don't have tongs or anything else. So this is a little bit... I'm really interested in doing this, actually.
Done. Done.
It's a little bit in-depth, and I'm not even sure where... So... You step up to the forge. The heat is incredible. What do you want to do? Use the forge or step back? Well, we don't have all the tools, but let's try to use it. The heat of the flames is too hot. Okay. Need a protective apron. Where's your supervisor? You can usually find her by the clerk's office. Okay, well...
I'm gone.
I wonder if we can find all that stuff in here. Probably. So, protective apron.
All right.
Even get one from. I mean, not from the clerk. I'd like to pick up some gear for the forge. Ah, you're wanting to be a smith now, eh, lad? Very well. You'll need an apron, 10 copper, some tongs, another 10, and a hammer, which will be 20. That comes to 50 copper. 50 copper. Sorry, but that sounds more like... That comes to 40 copper. Yeah. He's right, 10, 10, 20. Yeah, that comes to 40 copper, dude. What am I thinking? Of course it is. I tell you, memory's an insidious thing. Okay. I suppose it's not that much, even though we already have a hammer, so I wish the game would have let me, not, you know, just pay 20 gold for the things I didn't have. It's really kind of silly. Don't forget to pick up some ore from Thilden if you're wanting to work the forge. He's a miserly bastard. Miserly? Yeah, no, it's miserly. Miserly bastard, but he's the only person to get ore from. Okay. Then
All right. All right.
Out here. Is that him? No.
I'm gone.
That's locked, isn't it? Yeah, need a key. So where is this fellow? There he is, Thilden. You see a slab-stomached man with thick arms and a scraggly beard. He smells as if he hasn't washed in ages, and his breath doesn't do much for your breakfast. He's in the process of ordering around subordinates as you approach him, but he deals a quick cuff to the ear of one of them. He turns to face you, hitching up his belt. What do you want? Some ore. You want answers like what? I need to use the forge. Can you give me some ore? Seems like they'll let anyone be a guardsman these days, he grumbles. Ain't like the old days when you had to show real potential to be a member. You want this iron for your Ponzi test? Take it then and get mazed. He thrusts a lump of cold ore into your hands. I suppose get mazed is a insult. Probably pretty common in
I'm
Sigil.
gone.
It's pretty funny. They've worked that into the game. A lot of little clever additives.
All right.
Very well written game in that sense. Okay, so we've got a leather apron. I think. Sure if we could put that on or if we have to. No ability, it says. Forge hammer. Okay, so I guess it's a special hammer and tongs, but we can't equip any of it, so I guess we just need to have it in order to work the forge. Let's save. Use the forge. Fire is throwing off an incredible amount of heat, but thanks to your protection, you were able to withstand it without any damage. Would you like to work the forge? Yes. What would you like to do first? Okay, how about we first just ready the tongs. You hold the tongs in a firm grip as sweat pours from you. What would you like to do now? Hammer on the anvil. Pick up the ore with the tongs and hold it in the flames. Use the ore on the anvil. Pick up. I think the first part of forging is to heat up the metal you're using, so do that. The ore softens rapidly, soon becoming soft enough to work. Your hands grow slick with sweat. Place the softened ore on the forge and work it into shape. I guess we lost our ore. What would you like to forge? Something small and dangerous, a stiletto, two-handed hammer, a battle axe. Well, if I made a stiletto, I could give it to Anna. So probably these two would be for the Nameless One, but we have better stuff. I assume we're just gonna make something that's not very incredible. So if I made Anna something, it would just be a little gift. So I think I'll try to make a stiletto. A stiletto, a quick, easy weapon, and one that will get you away from this inferno much sooner. I'm sure you want a stiletto. Yeah, that sounds like a good thing. You look critically at your work. This is not a well-made weapon, but at least you've made something. Yeah, see, that's what I figured. It would just be a little poor quality stiletto. It would have been better used as a paperweight. It is not sharp or well balanced and may actually hinder you in combat. So yeah, perfect gift for Anna, of course. I'm not actually gonna have her use it. Just think that's an interesting roleplay aspect of the game for this one to present a gift to Anna. I'm gonna reorganize my party here and just actually, I think maybe there. Actually, okay.
I'm gone. All right.
Just because I know I'd forget. I was thinking about it just then.
Done.
And I'd probably forget to do it later on when I met up with combat. Okay, show him the item you forged. or shamefully forged stiletto. He takes it from you and examines it carefully. He seems to be restraining himself from harsh words. Oh, uh-oh. At least you tried. Are you ready for the next test? I certainly hope so. Maybe we should have stayed with the sensorium. Well, we did get some experience, anyway. He continues grimly. Sorry. A murder has struck in the foundry, and I am forsaking the usual test in order for you to track this killer down. Detective work. Go speak to the supervisor, Alyssa Teald, in the main foundry, and proceed from there. When you have completed your investigation and are ready to name a culprit, come back to me.
Updated my journal.
Investigation of a murder. Somewhat interesting.